Whew, man. Yo guys, I've never done a vlog before. Well, I tried, but never finished. And yeah, so quick note here, it's very early because I have to go to Nottingham to have a first shoot. Will actually help for like a company. Well, yeah, scrap that. No, scrap that as well. Got up early because I'm helping out the. I got up early because I got this opportunity to go out and help like a filming crew. Like, I'm not gonna be filming or anything, but you know, at the beginning you have to start low, which what I'm gonna do today, and I think that should be something interesting to do. I don't think I'll be able to film this, but you know, I can tell you the experience and that'll be cool. So yeah, let's go to the car and let's go.
Oh, it's locked.
It's nice and early. Good views.
Did I just sit? Is that somebody locking it, unlocking it, or is that like alarm thing? Oh man, if that's alarm, that's hilarious. Yo, right, so let's see if that works. Right, I'm gonna give you some light on me. Right, so right now it is. Oh, it is 7:26. It's gonna be around 8 a.m. Boys, that's gonna be a tough one because I think I'll be just on time, and that's what I'm hoping for. Whew. Oh. Right then, let's go. Okay, my car is warmed up now. It's condensation. Wow, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Let's do skill trick. Let's do perfect. I'm gonna throw these slippers and you're gonna land right on your feet. Oh!
Might need someone to
Clacker.
The clacker.
Clicky clacker.
Right, Alex, does that light still reflect? You need to bring the light somehow more around here.
No.
Where the movers are. And put it more on that way.
Well,
How did you put the door on
One furthest away. No, that's the one closest.
Is that doing any better? Yeah, reflection.
Yeah, that's cool. Right, that's gone. We need to figure out what the other lamp is there. The one on the left hand.
I'm treating like this is going outside with the flag. It's too good.
What was it doing to you, Charlie? Was it?
Can I get out, please?
right, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. Whew, it's like 12 o'clock already. It's dark. I just got home really, and wow, yeah, that was quite an experience. So, as you know, I got up at like 7 a.m. or whatever, and yeah, got home at 12. So, if my math is not overly wrong, we're looking at like 15-16 hours or something. Whew. But the worst part is, I still enjoyed it, you know? It's not like going to a factory job and being like, man, I have to work for 10 hours, you know? This was much better, I think. And yeah. Oh, sorry about that. It was just a random person. I don't want to go inside yet. Yeah, sorry, there was a random person just standing there looking at me in the dark, and you can't see anything either. Oh. I wonder what can you? Oh, you can't see anything. Right, I have to go inside, and I'll tell you in a bit.
Jesus. Oh, something stuck to the GoPro. So the reason why I'm still speaking to you guys is that I just got back from the day 1. I was gonna do day 2, so I assume I'm gonna continue. I heard someone. Right, so yeah, so this is day 1, and in day 1 I learned actually a lot of things, like what was it? The best one is the Chinese lamp, which is like a massive long lamp, and it just lights up like hell. Wow, it's LEDs, tons of LEDs in there, and it looks beautiful, and it's just epic. Yeah, I learned so much more about lights, how to put film over, how to get the shot you want, and how to put lights where you want them, and how to use reflectors. Actually, they weren't proper reflectors. They were actually more of a thing we sort of experimented with, almost did the same effect. I also used I think they were called faders, or something like that. Also blackout ones as well, to sort of like cut out light at one point, but as the rest of it needs light. That was useful. Yeah, I didn't learn much about cameras because I was only a runner. I was just running around doing these little jobs, which is fine by me because, as I said, I've been doing this for more than 12 hours. And oh man, I am tired, but good tired. Like, I'm ready to go to sleep and just to have the best sleep ever. So man, my hat is a mess. But yeah, what else? The directors were awesome. The sound people were awesome. Like, honestly, like everyone, like the lights were awesome. Like they taught me everything that like I probably would take years to learn in paper, and that was awesome. And sorry I didn't bring you in with me as much. I only brought you in at the very end because I'm not used to vlogging, so gotta bear with me. Day 1, epic. And yeah, so in 2 days, well, after tomorrow I go again, and I'll bring out you again, and hopefully I'm gonna make something worthwhile watching, because that's my plan. And yeah, so till day 2. Yo guys, day 2, by the way. So yeah, today we have to, oh, it's quite echoey. Not sure if that's a good idea for a microphone. But yeah, day 2, and today we're heading over at 10, so it's not as early, so we'll see how that goes.
1966 best refuge, best performing company, but he would have been ill. We sat on a fish and chips. We sat on a bench. Mark sat in between us. We jumped up and scampered off.
Very nice.
Making B-roll.
Very nice. Very nice.
I think they've had a
Keep it going. Keep it going. Good stuff.
I'm trying to.
Not me. A Barry.
And then we could as you're talking to each other.
Oh, I want to see that. Show me.
Like that one. You're going to get all sorts of
No
room
works.
ones.
Yeah.
The little
Since you said that, straight on.
Yeah.
It's getting close to Christmas.
Yeah, it should be an elf. John, it's okay.
Yeah, just each cross it, just the
Doesn't
tiny
feel
bit
like
extra.
it's small.
Because it feels a bit awkward. Okay,
Yeah.
chin down tiny bit actually. That's the lead. That's this one. That's this one.
Rim right.
I don't know if we should lean a little bit more until the
New profile pic.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you need a colour for this?
Okay. We will in a minute. Yeah,
Oh,
just want to practice. So if you just want to pass the T across, and I'll tell you if that's in the right position for this shot.
Oh, watch your back his head.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're miles away from my head.
One sec, let me just get the focus on
And
that.
you've ever only hit you once.
I can imagine.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit down. And it'd be like across a bit towards the bad one. Like there, yeah. So if you just want to be the, yeah, but you'd have to step into it like that, so
Yeah.
because you come into
Okay.
frame. Okay.
Not to be into that space there. Right,
Yeah.
I know where it should be.
You're right, though. Good.
I'm
Roof's like
just
that
gonna
one.
look for lines as well.
Yes.
They're going to sit
And
down.
those tucked in
Fine.
this, so that should be. And I
We'll
know
go to
where
that.
how far away this is. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Keep on the same trajectory.
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah. Okay. Right. Ready.
You know, I know what the lines are that go inside of this.
Audio rolling.
So we can just go
16,
from.
oh, 16. She was an old one. There you go.
Is
this just the cups?
this is literally just this is just passing the cups over
So you
and
don't
then
want to
sitting.
need dialogue.
We still want the dialogue to be sat down. We're doing the
Okay.
sofa dialogue basically. So you can pass in the cup. Literally go from passing
And
the
then
cup.
take
have
a
a
seat.
Yeah, take a seat. Yeah, from there. Okay. Yep. Right. Okay. Right. Roll audio.
Audio rolling.
Camera.
Rolling.
Mark it.
Just a minute.
Sorry.
Look at the cushion.
But we can't actually see the cushions from
Yeah,
the.
but he can't sit on it. If he sits
Oh
on
right.
it,
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Okay.
Marking it.
Right. Mark it.
Scene 12, shot 2, take 1.
Just do that again, just bring it down slightly, so.
Yeah,
Line. Yeah.
Up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Perfect. Colour.
Yep. Colour.
Oh boy.
You got it. Alan, just tilt your body slightly back
Okay.
so you're out shot. That's perfect.
Yeah. Perfect.
And action.
Take a seat.
Right, cut.
Audio rolling.
Camera rolling.
Yeah.
Mark it.
Are we good? Right, scene 12, shot 3, take 2. No colour?
No, we're fine. Okay. And action.
Oh, may as well cut die straight away. There's nothing going ahead. Joel's been cool. Sorry, I know.
Am I cutting?
Cut.
So- Sorry, Tom, but
That's fine.
it's.
Let's go again. Let's take. Alan a little bit back.
Alex, when you get to this point, am I in?
Yeah.
I am in.
We're like right to the ceiling basically. So you might need to boom from this side of the mirror
Yeah.
because you're not in then.
Right. Okay.
Do we do here or is it?
Yeah, that'll do.
Who is it that's in that mirror there?
That's Chris.
No.
That's me.
Okay, right. Roll audio.
Audio rolling.
Camera.
Rolling.
Mark it.
Scene 12, shot 3, take 3.
And action. Sorry, Alan, just go a little bit back. We won't cut, we'll just carry on from there.
Sorry, that's me.
That was
Sorry,
me,
sorry,
that.
sorry,
That
was that your
me.
voice, mate?
That was me.
Sorry.
That was me. That.
It's fine, we'll just continue on it, it's fine.
Too many chips.
Okay.
Sorry about that,
Let's
guys.
go.
Action.
We're just
I know.
to do it.
Grab them flag.
Take on, let's get on. Roll, sound rolling, camera rolling.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ricardo yells, action!
Ready for a take.
Nothing. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Which piece is it that you're not? This
I
one.
do that one there, and you knock that one that way.
Right way.
That way.
Them two over there. There's two.
Really, that close in on a fisheye as well.
Yes.
Not going to be bad a feeling for
Horrifying
anybody.
is the word you're looking for.
Yes, that's there we go. I was going as nice.
Well, you want some as well?
Happy to go to that.
What are you doing?
You're like Ross on Friends when he gets his teeth done. Anybody? No.
What do you mean?
I know, yeah, I got you.
Like Tom, your hair.
Yeah.
Just your to Jesus. It is what it is. Garnier
It's longer than mine.
Come on. It's a proper death metal's playing, you gotta go.
I don't like death metal.
God damn.
But your hair likes it. Oh god.
I'm Game of Thrones in it.
No, don't.
There we go. No, I'm Ned Stark.
It's like a horror movie now, like, oh god.
It's like a hair makeup. Hair makeup.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Hey.
What? No,
And then Deborah, Jesus.
You can just cut round to me, look.
He's allowed to.
Cleaning my lens.
He was all over the place. Didn't have a clue and then tried pushing him. Hi.
across
Hi.
To Booming with Joe.
Yeah, that's fine.
Heavy breathing.
Ready for a take?
Lesson done.
Oh, I know, Charles is down there.
Did somebody order sandbags? Oof, that's gonna be a problem. On that front one. Right, do you want the heavy one? Oh, and then on the other one.
Well, it's switched on as a plug.
Woo!
Switched on as a plug.
Oh, that looks epic. Look at that. Right, let's go in the wall. Oh, I can only see that little circle.
Hi, you guys.
Hiya!
Hiya.
Enthusiastic sis.
Good to have you back. I love having you guys as runners. You're great.
Because we run a lot.
Show this, Bill. Chris has been absolutely fantastic. He's been great, and I'm just so glad we got him on set over anybody else. He's been absolutely amazing, and I wouldn't have picked anyone else.
What the fuck? What was that?
Where did that come from?
Oh, there.
hair.
Is that
There it is.
in there?
Ivana had them in a wig.
I just fell
I
on the
mean,
ground.
Ivana had them.
It's running away! I should be a German comedian without knowing any German.
I should be a German comedian.
I feel like if you put
Shitty
the black
German
and
I know.
white.
You could be. Sandstorm.
I don't even know how I do it. Sometimes it does it, and other times it doesn't.
Oh god.
Alex's shoulder rigging that on Wednesday.
Have fun.
Actually Thursday.
You might have to do
Nice
arm
hat.
day tomorrow.
I always do all day.
That is
Oh yeah.
It feels like the good just got snapped holding it like that.
Which arm there?
Oh, good God.
It's because the
Just the
body's
one
made of metal.
Be left there for now.
Made of elements inside.
It'll be alright. I don't think it's right too much. I think it'll be alright.
Look at him hard at work.
That's why it's so expensive.
Hey, something on the lens, I think. Oh yeah. I'm an idiot.
Better put it on that to clean it then.
Let me just wipe my lens.
Lens, then.
Well, cap or whatever.
Well done. My name's Alex. I'm the DP. This is my job. Boom. Finished.
So this is the one where
All PG. Nothing wrong here. All PG. Can't get me done for anything. It's all PG.
Just gonna follow him out. She's sad. She's crying.
I'm also leaving.
Oh, so all of us are crying. Oh God, leaving only guys in the house. Oof.
Dangerous.
Sausage fest.
Dangerous.
My kind of fest.
Oh.
There's so many left over in the kitchen.
Oh God. Although there is some buns left.
On the sausage?
You what?
You want to close up on this?
We have some more. Oh, some buns left. You know, at least something. Yeah, there's loads left.
Runner. Runner boy. Are you okay going outside and just turning off that light for us? Thanks very much.
I think that's.
Right. Yo guys, I'm pretty sure you can't even see me. Yeah, so this is day 2 gone. This time it was not as long, luckily, because we learned our lesson from last time from 9 p.m. Wait, what? 9? We learned the lesson to try and make sure that we actually end when the schedule says to end. So yeah, it's about something past 9 as far as I know. What can I say about today? Today. Whew. There was more shots, more camera work. The photographer, he taught us a little bit about the camera, how to learn depth of field, and yeah, he also taught us about ISO a little bit and stuff like that. And he basically taught us little things that would probably take us like about 2 years or 3 in uni. So that's one thing. Oh, there's a random cat that looks like a dog almost. So yeah, I'm heading home, and yeah, so ready for day 3 because I'm on tomorrow as well. Whew. So yeah, I actually shot some time lapse. Hopefully I can use that. And yeah, I keep trying to bring you guys in just to sort of like film around, but I'm sort of embarrassed still because obviously I'm not used to vlogging or doing anything. But I did do some little B-roll at least, and I did some time lapse, and hopefully I can make something this into something more interesting. And then yeah, now I'm just gonna head home, and yeah, see you later, guys. Oh man. Oh, what time is it? Wow. It's 2 a.m. But luckily it didn't start as early as them. So yeah, this is day 4. Whew, I didn't have a morning scene because I was a bit late. I tend to be like 5 minutes late normally anyways. And yeah, I had to just jump in a car and go fuel up and, you know, go to the shoot while delivering another runner with me. Oh man, I'm so tired. My back kills now as well. Anyways, I got there for 1 and we finished at 12. And I got home for 1. And funny part is tomorrow I have work. Oof. So fun times. Yeah, we did a lot of what was it? We did a lot of shots on the road again. So we had to we used some, what were they called? walkie-talkies. That's the word. And yeah, we had to literally be like, okay, we're ready for shooting. Block the roads. Both block the roads on both ends, because far enough so the mic can't pick it up, because it had to be a quiet road. And luckily on my side, everyone was kind of kind, and I didn't have issues. To anyone who was curious, I always explained it to them. I always thanked them for waiting and so on, apologized, and I was fine. But on the other side, yeah, one day there was, which was day 3. On that day there was an interesting one, where there's a guy who's very impatient, and he's like, "You don't have like, what was it? It was like, you are not allowed to, do this, block the road, and I'll call the police or whatever, something stupid like that." Even though turns out we didn't know that at the time, but even though we actually have contacted, well, not me, by we I mean they have done, they have contacted the police and made sure everything's alright. They've put posters through their mail, like neighbors' mail, to let them know that there's a shoot happening, just to let them know, and to park their cars, on drives and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a lot of, like, I think almost every day we had to like knock on someone's door just asking something, really. But yeah, we blocked the roads. We had a lot of shots of the car. There's the old classic car. Yeah, we used the slider again today, so that was pretty cool to see how the slider works. And we had some lights set up for that, so it's kind of nice to see how lights are set up for specific scenes. He also used faders at some point. Like, I still couldn't understand when to use faders or not, and when is it best to use a light or not. It's like, those are the questions I need to sort of get answers for, but you can't get that through a book. I mean, you can, but personally I feel like it's better to just go and learn by watching other people do it, and doing it yourself eventually. So yeah, I got lucky to see how that works. Oof. So after that was done, I packed up stuff, and then yeah, we continued more shoots. We had to do bedroom scenes again, and we had quite interesting ones this time, actually. We had to have the tripod. We had to remove the I think it's called a splitter or something like that, so that holds the legs equal distance apart from each other, basically. And we had to remove that, and we had to put the tripod on the bed, like on the mattress. It has spikes as well, so, but it wasn't like big spikes, it's like little spikes meant for like just a little bit of traction, really. So, and we had to put the tripod on the bed where a person's lying down, the character, the actor, and like stand over that person with the tripod. And then we had to put the camera, that very heavy, like very heavy camera, and I shit you not, it is actually heavy. Like, I lift like a lot of heavy stuff quite often, and that was heavy for me. So yeah, that it's pretty heavy. But anyways, yeah, we had to put that on the top of the slider and like lock it in place, and like, and then you have to like dip down to like a very massive angle, like looking down on the character's face. And it, I felt very risky because it's such a heavy weight, and it could just slide down. It's just, it was interesting. It was interesting to watch, but we were very careful with weights and making sure there's safety involved and so on. Don't worry about that. All the boring bits are always taken care of. But yeah, for now I have to go to sleep. Need to get some, at least a few hours sleep, and yeah. Oh, goddamn. But yeah.